Hey there, you guys. Thank you for clicking on this video or clicking on this podcast. We are very, very, very happy to have you here with us tonight. We've got some news to talk about. We're going to be doing a quick discussion on the news that came out from Sony today. As if you don't understand it yet, I am Dread Captain James, aka Jay in real life, and with me, the artist formerly known as Cul-de-sac Jack. Now I'm going to let him introduce himself and his new moniker. With me tonight, we have
16-bit Luke. Hello.
There we
Good
go.
evening, afternoon, morning.
And he also has started streaming once again. He is here on Twitch with us over on Team Purple. You want to tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, twitch.tv/16-bit Luke, and that is 16-bit.
Not SIXTEE,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
We'll put this in the this is going to be in the description for both the podcast and for the YouTube vid. So if you want to find them, it'll be down below. Okay, so we got a little bit of news about what were they calling it? Project Pegasus or
Spartacus, and they should have kept the name.
Yeah, they really should have. Well, I'm glad they didn't, actually, because this is a little bit of a disappointment. I'm going to let you launch because I think you have a ton to say right off the bat. I don't get mad if I interrupt you and start ranting as well, but go for it.
Yeah. So, Sony decided today that they are going to follow suit and they are going to start tiering off their PlayStation Plus and their PS Now. So basically, if you think about it, they put PlayStation Plus, which was a separate system. That was how you got your internet, your PS Plus games every month, yada yada yada. Then you had your PS Now, which is like your Game Pass. You can play your games on there. No day and date. It's just PS 1, 2, 3, asterisk, and 4 games on there.
Asterisk, I like that.
So today they said that they are going to be providing 3 different tiers: PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, and PlayStation Plus Premium.
Now, this is all in response to Microsoft Game Pass.
Correct. Yes.
So this is supposed to compete with it.
Yes. Yes. So I guess if you want to, just go over each tier and see.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I have the blog post up. So this is where we're getting our information from, by the way. This is our resource here. So PlayStation Plus Essential. This is the base package. I guess we're going to go off of US here since we live in the US.
We might as well.
This is $9.99 monthly. To $24.99 quarterly and $59.99 yearly.
Yep.
So essentially essential is what it is now. So there's no real difference. You get your 2 monthly downloadable games, your discounts. Oh, this one pisses me off. Cloud storage for saved games, and then online multiplayer access.
This is exactly what it is now. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a right turn on that for just a minute.
Yep.
So the reason why I get mad at this is because you're paying for cloud storage, and on Xbox you don't have to pay for cloud storage, and that pisses me off that you have to pay for cloud storage. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I'm going to ask you real quick. So if you do not have an Xbox, like let's say you have, remember the old silver one, which was like the free Xbox Live or whatever, they still gave you cloud storage on that?
Yep.
No shit. I didn't know that.
There's like really fun stories. Like some people will play like Oblivion on the 360, and they'll fire it up on the Series or the One X, and they'll get their save from when they had it on the 360.
God damn it! So they were doing this without anybody even knowing it.
It's fun. And again, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. But as far as I know, you do not need to pay for cloud storage.
Right.
That's my number one. That's my first problem.
the only thing that makes me wonder though is because we've had Xbox Live Gold all the way back through that day. So theoretically that could have been part of that service. It makes me wonder if anybody has never paid for it and still had that. It's neither here nor there, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, you know, I got you. I got
I
you.
feel like the people that never would have paid, I feel like that's such a small percentage of people I don't know.
No.
I understand. I
I'm
understand
following
why
you.
you're upset. It does seem silly
Yeah.
for game saves. I mean, really, do
Yeah,
those take up
yeah.
any room? No.
No.
Stupid.
All right. So that is the essential. That's like you said, that's what you're doing right now.
Right.
Now we're getting to the extra.
Here we go.
So yeah, here we go, baby. All right. So this is now we're getting to the $14.99 monthly, the $39.99 quarterly, or the $99.99 yearly.
Obviously, you want to pay for this yearly if you're going to do this, but
Yeah.
put on your brown pants.
Yeah. So the extra is the same as the essential. However, adds a catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play.
That's a lot of games.
It is.
That's
It is,
4 times the number on Game Pass.
Yeah. And it's PS4 and PS5.
PS4 and PS5. That doesn't, on the surface, that doesn't sound so bad.
Nope.
There's a catch.
Yeah, you're just
I'm
getting
sure
PS4
there's a
and
catch.
PS5. Oh yeah, because the catch is the next tier, and that's where I'm gonna where I'm gonna go off. So,
I know. But
so-
the extra doesn't like on the surface. This is the one I stopped at, and I was like, maybe that's not that bad. That's a lot of games. Like that's not a small amount. I mean, Game Pass boasts, we have over 100 games, and I'm like, I thought that was higher than that. And I'm looking at this going, so that's 4 times the amount, but what games are they? We have no idea. To my knowledge, I don't believe we have any.
Yeah, over 100. Okay.
Isn't that weird? Doesn't that
Yes.
shock you a little bit? Because I feel like Game Pass is like, there's like 1,000 games. It's not. It's like 100.
So...
And not all of them are bangers. Let's be real. Not all of them are bangers.
No.
Like a majority of them are shit games. Yeah. But day one, Microsoft Studio exclusives, that's pretty big. But then again, there's not that many coming out of Microsoft either. To be fair, we now have a lot of studios under Microsoft. So in the future, that's looking really good.
Really good, yeah.
That's looking really good. Right now, not so enticing. But going forward, and I know everybody's thinking it, Elder Scrolls 6, that's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big one.
And we got Starfield coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And if they keep hyping that game up, I'm going to get real happy about it.
There's a serious, yeah.
So, somebody says 430 right now.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
430. I'm just looking it up. Don't somebody below can confirm.
On Game Pass?
Yeah, like total. This is like encompassing everything, not just exclusives.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
So, but somebody go ahead and confirm that, please. Yeah. So that is the extra. So now, if I'm without talking about this next one yet, right now, if I'm a PlayStation consumer, which I am, and so are you, newly, I would go for the extra. The extra sounds like the best bang for your buck.
That actually looks pretty good. Yeah.
Now we get to where I'm going to get mad.
Here we go.
So this is called the PlayStation Plus Premium.
Yep.
This is all the tiers. So this is the essential and the extra combined. Adds up to 340 additional games.
It's now up to 740.
Yeah. Oh, here we go, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, PS3 games available via cloud streaming.
Oh. Why? Why'd they do it? Why did they do it? Why even bother?
Sony, if you're listening, this is why you shouldn't have gone fucking cell architecture or architecture, if I can say it right. So yeah,
fuck you.
So that was when this first got announced. Jason Schreier leaked it back in December. Everybody was hoping for PS3 native support. That is not happening.
Nope.
And that is a Debbie
at
Downer.
the moment, at least. Who knows in the future?
So,
this may cause so much of a problem for them. They may have no choice.
So the other good thing is, I think it might have been 2 years ago now, or 3
I'll tell you
years
the part
ago
I get
now.
mad at in a minute. Ooh.
So they were working with Microsoft at one point to upgrade their servers to the Azure servers. So I'm
Right.
hoping that goes through and that allows for better streaming, because as of now, there are certain games that are 1080 and there are certain games that are 720. And
Yeah.
a lot of them were 720. And
Yeah.
that is no.
Dog shit.
No.
Dog shit, to say the least.
I have my wife thankfully let me have her PS3 natively system right over there, and I'd much rather play games on that than stream on the PS5.
Yeah. Now,
yeah.
So that's a huge blow. That is a massive blow to the no-nos. Right now on, what is it, PlayStation Now,
Yes,
right?
That's correct.
We have that library of PS3 games, and it is substantial. It is a big library, but they're all only capable of being streamed. And like you were saying, that streaming it's not terrible, but it's not great. And honestly, there's only so much you can tolerate playing a game like that before you're like, all right, dude, enough. Fuck this. I can't do this anymore. This looks like shit, or it feels like shit. I will say this. I have streamed one of those live, and it was okay for the viewers, but I could tell that there was lag. And the next day, I stayed up till like 2 a.m. fixing all of the things that made it so that I had to stream that. And I went out of my way so I didn't have to do that again. It was that big of a deal that I was like, I will not do this again.
And I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was totally worth it. So, I mean, man, if it worked like Microsoft's cloud gaming, I wouldn't be standing on this soapbox right now.
Same here.
But it does not. It is not on par.
No, not even close. Which is unfortunate.
It is a shame. Yeah.
Because there is a lot of very good PS3 titles for somebody who has been a PS owner, or somebody who is a new owner like you that has not experienced it
right
before.
Like God of War. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And here's the worst part is you're paying for it. You're paying for it, and it is subpar.
Yep.
This should be free. If you're going to only allow us to stream this, it should be free. It should be an enticing free offer to say, hey, look, we have problems with the cell technology. This was an issue. If you want to play it, it's only streamable. Here it is. We're just tacking it on. This should not be something that the consumer is paying extra for. That's ludicrous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm about to piggyback off you here in a second.
Please do. Go for it.
All right. So, these next two lines is where I'm going to go off on my soapbox. Okay.
Yep.
So the next line is a catalog of beloved classic games available in both streaming and download options from the original PS1, PS2, and, which is really neat, PSP generations.
This sounds good.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Now, here we go. Yep. Offers cloud streaming access for original PS1, PS2, PSP, and PS4 games offered in the extra and premium tiers in markets where PS Now is currently available. Customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles and PC. Okay.
That means we can't download them.
Well, you can download.
It looks like you could for both streaming and download options.
Yeah, for PS1 to PSP.
Right.
So
because it wasn't the cell architecture.
Right. So here's where I get mad.
Here we go.
Okay. On my Xbox, I can take my Xbox OG disc that is obviously
I knew you were
backwards compatible. My Xbox 360 disc. I can literally walk over to my Series X console and I can put the fucking disc in and it works.
Boom.
I have to pay for backwards compatibility because they're dumb, and that makes me mad.
No, they're very smart.
I know, but it just So, I mean, to some people,
why is it that you
minor.
can't pop that disc in right now from a PlayStation 1 in a PlayStation 5?
They just didn't build it out that way.
That is mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like Okay, so like nobody asked that about Nintendo because they created cartridges, right? So nobody would ever ask that. But when you're operating on discs, now we start asking questions. You know, now we're like, well, hold on, that slot looks the same as the other one. If I take this and put that in there, should it not do the same thing that old shoebox did? No, it doesn't.
Yep.
Why? So I fully understand exactly what you're saying there, and that is horse shit.
Yeah, but and like for some people, like having that access there, and some people they don't give a fuck about backwards compatibility, and you want all power to you. That's totally fine. That is you do you.
Right.
But for somebody who is a collector, who isn't a collector, but wants to enjoy these older games, but may own a disc upstairs that would like to just pop it in there without having it tied behind a paywall, that's my problem. That's where I have an issue.
Big agree.
So,
right.
So
yeah, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is even worse.
This next line right here, coming up right here.
I believe so. Yes.
The time limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games before.
I'm sorry, you have to pay for demos.
Yep, you sure do.
You have to. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Demos. We're paying for demos now.
We sure are. Let me tell you how much to be exact. We're paying $17.99 a month, $49.99 quarterly, or $120 yearly.
Ooh. I just want you to focus on $49.99 quarterly.
Quarterly.
$200 a year. Higher if you do it monthly.
Yeah.
But $120 if you do it yearly.
Yeah. No.
Where did they come up with that math? Where did they come up with that math? Because truth be told, any idiot that does it in either of the other two, why would you even bother?
Somebody skipped school and went to Chick-fil-A.
God damn, dude, class. Seriously. And okay, so the funny thing is, right now, if you pay yearly, because like it doesn't ever make any sense not to, if you pay yearly for PS Now and PS Plus, you are paying currently $120 a year. I know this because I just did it. New PlayStation owner.
Yes, you did.
I grabbed both of those because I was like, fuck it, I better have all of it.
Yep.
So to me, obviously, I would pay get all the things, right? Like that's what I did already. This is what I would continue to do.
You might as well.
You might as well, right? But here's my other gripe. Right now, they have not said a goddamn thing. I have had this thing for what, a month and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Which means I've had those services for a month and a half. In June, this goes live. What happens to me?
Yeah.
They have said nothing, and I'm not the only one that just signed up for all this shit.
Yeah.
This is what, the fastest selling system of all time. I'm definitely not the only one that just signed up for this shit. There's a lot of us out here right now going, so do we roll over since we paid the same amount? Do we roll over into this new thing or what?
Yep.
I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
I looked everywhere for it, and I have not found an answer for you.
Nothing. Dude, they're so unprepared for this. They are so unprepared for this shit.
And this is also Sony, and this is going to piss a lot of people off. And the answer that you're probably going to get is one that you're not going to be a fan of.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to sign up again.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
And I won't do that.
Yeah. That's...
No, I mean, I'll sign up next January, next fucking February. I sure shit, I'm not paying $240 to these assholes for the same shit I have now.
I mean, I hope you can, and realistically, I'm hoping they're gonna fucking like, it just rolls on over to this tier. And
you would assume,
but I don't have faith.
No, none.
I don't.
Absolutely
really don't.
Zero faith in that whatsoever.
I don't.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. There will be like no bridge, no transition from your old service to our new service.
Yep.
And it's a huge disappointment.
The best part is, as we already stated before, in the premium tier, there are no day and date exclusives.
No,
you're not getting that. Don't expect it.
Although, to be fair, it doesn't say there aren't.
Jim Ryan had a separate post that said they're not doing it.
Fuck, never mind. I take that all back. I take
that
that
came out
all
today.
back. Son of a bitch. What are they thinking, man?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, should we honestly be surprised? They charge
No.
$70 for their games, right?
No,
So you know they are nickel and diming you to death every chance that they possibly
All
can.
So this is from Jim Ryan,
Yeah.
who is, if you want to think of Jim Ryan, think of him like you're Phil Spencer.
Mhm.
He says, PlayStation's Jim Ryan, our games could suffer if they went straight into PS Plus.
No, they couldn't. Sorry. No, they couldn't.
So I'm trying to figure out where that line was, but yeah. So basically, they're saying that if they did that, then they'd be screwed.
Oh, they could suffer, huh? Well, yeah, that sucks.
I couldn't begin to tell you the amount of subscription money they would get from this shit if they fucking put their stuff day in day one.
Dude.
I'd
Even
pay for
if
it.
they didn't, you like even if it were $200 a year, people would still pay it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Their exclusives are that good.
They're not looking that good right now, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. This a little stunt like this, that will turn off a lot of people who are gonna be like, you know what? It's just a piece of plastic. I can walk away from a fucking piece of plastic.
I will say, earlier today, I think it was like maybe around like dinner hour. I was on Twitter and this popped up on my timeline. This is from the Xbox Game Pass Twitter handle.
Oh God, they're savage. They are savage.
That says, we love options. Play brand new games on day one. Blockbusters and indies. Xbox Game Studios, EA Play, ID at Xbox, and more.
Ouch, dude. Ouch.
I love it
dude.
so much. I love it so much.
Does not even remotely address what's happening, but does directly address what's happening. We like
Don't like
options.
Xbox. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. That's fucking funny.
It's
No
pretty
matter
funny.
what. That's so savage. They are
Yeah,
just a slight drop below Wendy's sometimes, man. Some of the shit they do.
Oh yeah.
You're just like,
God, I
whoo,
fucking love Wendy's.
shots fired, man.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of extra fluff on here. The new extra and premium tiers represent a major evolution for PS Plus, yada, yada, yada. At launch, we plan to include titles such as Death Stranding, which I think you should still play, God of War, Spider-Man, and Miles Morales, which is pretty cool, but you also need to play, but I'm getting that for you, so don't do anything. Mortal Kombat 11, and, which is really neat, Returnal. Which for anybody who doesn't know, Returnal added co-op and also added the tower.
Did it?
So, yes, it did. So that would be fun to play. Dread After Dark, 9 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, I'm listening.
Twitch.tv.dread So, so that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
That's it.
That's very interesting. Okay.
Yep. So, yeah.
I'll be damned.
Here we are.
Here we are.
That is PS Plus.
Ladies and gents, that is that was Sony trying to be as earth-shattering as possible today. And if nothing else, I feel like they have hurt their own brand hardcore. They've been quote working on this for a good long time, but honestly, it feels like it was cobbled together in basically an afternoon. I don't know. That's just me. It feels like they were like, oh, we've got this big thing, Spartacus. We're fuck it, man. Just put those two things together, charge them the same amount as you do, and tell them they're going to get 300 extra games. Which ones? We don't know. It's fine. Whatever. Nobody needs to care at this point. You know that's not that great. It's fine. What about day of release? Nope. We're not even remotely. Tell them the games will suffer. Tell them it'll hurt the product if we do that. And they're just being whiny little bitches. They're still going to buy this shit because they're stupid. It's fine. Look. I own one of these things. I just bought it too. I don't feel stupid for that, but this sucks. This is anti-consumer at the height of it. So Are we all going to pay for this? Yeah, we are. We're all absolutely going to pay for this. Are we going to bitch about it? We are. Are we going to vote with our wallets? Not a chance. No. We'll all be here paying the same crap,
making the same video,
and Sony knows that, and that's the worst part of it. They got us by the short ones. They know that.
Yep. Yeah.
That's how the game works, man.
Yeah. I mean,
right. Right.
The things that get me is just the PS3 cloud streaming and the fucking backwards compatible shit. But
and the worst part about that is like there is no shortage of content creator out there pointing the finger at Sony saying, you know, there are people in their free time that are making emulators for PC to run PS3 games, and they work just fine.
Oh yeah.
You without access to the to the architecture of the cell chip, right? Or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't even care.
No, you're right. It's cell.
They're doing that in their free time for free, and they can make it work. What's your excuse when you have all the schematics on this?
Yep.
If you cared, you would have this knocked out in a month or two.
Yep. They just don't want to put the money into it.
I have to agree with that. Like, would it even take money at that point? Like, the games are already there. Emulate it. It can't be impossible to emulate that shit. And I say this because if we can stream it, something's running it.
Yep.
Right? So what's running it?
Somewhere's running it.
Something somewhere is running that. Yeah. Excuse me, how's that work? And how do you not find a way to let us? I don't know. Maybe I just really don't understand it, but something somewhere is running it. And you mean to tell me that this thing that is just shy of being a PC itself can't do that? Why'd I buy it? Sorry, but if it can't handle its two predecessors back, that does seem kind of shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I guess the moral of the story is, even though we're not an Xbox podcast, the best value in gaming is still going to be
still Game Pass, hands down. And you know why? It covers more than one platform.
Yep.
Game Pass covers PC and Xbox.
And my phone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're really gonna go, let's go Stadia.
Ew. Fucking talk about that shit.
Oh, I'll be honest, dude. It does hold up with Microsoft.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, they're selling that shit. They're trying to get someone to buy
nobody's on it, but it is
Yeah.
as good, if not slightly better than Microsoft's cloud.
Yeah. They're trying to sell
I've extensively tested them both now, and I'm like, oh shit.
Hey, don't forget Amazon Luna.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Don't even worry about it.
I'm kind of worried about it, but I'm also kind of not. It's cute. Boy. It's got a good name. I wonder if it's going to be Spartacus 2.0. Amazon Luna just turns out to be Prime Videos. They're like, choose your own.
Yeah. Oh, God.
All right, fuck, dude. You know what? It'll just be Skyrim. That's what it'll be.
Skyrim for the 18th.
Skyrim for it's 100%.
And you're gonna fucking go buy it.
And you're gonna buy it. There's no question. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna buy it. And you're gonna shut the hell up. And you're gonna, for the 19th time, you will have bought Skyrim. Enjoy it, bitches.
You're gonna see that fucking intro again.
Oh my god, every single time. Oh, good, you're awake. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Just put me back to sleep. I played this 19 times. I don't need to do this again. Are you gonna? Yeah, I am. Hang on. I'm getting my build ready. Yeah, I know what I said. I know what I said.
All right. Well.
All right, you maniacs. Thank you. If you made it this far into the podcast or the video, Flamingo, well done.
Yep.
We appreciate you very much.
Very much.
All the links to where you can find both of us will be down below. I stream daily, starting at 9 a.m. ish. On Twitch at twitch.tv/DreadCaptainJames. And you can find me some nights, aka Tuesday, Thursday at about 9 p.m. as well at the same spot. And Luke, where can we find you?
Oh, that's a great question. I just started back on Twitch. I'm going to be doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 p.m. to 11. My Twitch is twitch.tv/16. That's 16-bit Luke.
Excellent. And you will be
Thank
on
you.
this podcast with me this time, which is also pretty cool.
I'm very excited.
If you have
Thank
found that, I don't need to tell you where it is, but you can find ProtoStream on all the places that you find podcasts. At least
Yay.
every place I've checked, it has shown up. So that's a plus.
Does.
Yeah, which is cool. And as well, if you're watching on YouTube, what's up, you guys? It would be awesome if you would hit the little like button. This is the call to action. We really do need that. It helps. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. As I usually say, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and continue to be the legends that I know that you are. I don't know if you have a sign off or whatnot, but if you would like to throw something in or make it up, that's fine. He's just shaking his head now.
I've thought about it and I don't have one.
That's okay. You'll come up with one.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, I like that. I like that. That's pretty good.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, you guys, thanks again. And we are going to see you guys later, or at least in the next video or the next stream, something. We don't know.
Yep.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Good night, everybody.